The Lions have a very interesting injury decision involving star tight end TJ Hockenson. He has another 5 weeks until he's fully healthy with a ruptured disc, as they could easily go with Jesse James or start Hockenson. And the passing offense with and without Hockenson has been far different. With Hockenson, Stafford has had a safety blanket, his numbers have been far better, and the team has performed generally better. But without TJ Hockenson, this offense has been far worse, and the run game has also suffered as well without his blocking. So having TJ Hockenson back, even though he won't be fully healthy, will be big for this offense. So we got some Week 6 action. 3-2 Detroit Lions coming off a nice win against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Head out to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers in a NFC North battle. Packers sitting at 2-3 on the campaign. Let's start the first quarter. Aaron Rodgers connecting with Jimmy gets buckets. Jimmy Graham, the former Saint and Seahawk. And then Packers have it at the 9. Aaron Rodgers will get it right on time over to his target for the score. Shimmy, young fellas. The Packers would make it 7-0. So here's Detroit. Kerryon Johnson on third down. Does he get it? Not quite. Nice tackle from Blake Martinez. That would bring the Packers offense back as Aaron Rodgers gets it to Aaron Jones. And let me tell you, it will be a long day for Jones. Under 2 yards of carry for him. Jared Davis with a play. 9 tackles for the fourth-year man out of Florida. 4 of which were for a loss. As here's Stafford getting it to Kenny Golladay. Gappy Galladay, everyone. Shout out to Kaz for that one. As Kenny Golladay brings it to the 40. And then Matthew Stafford would connect with his tight end, TJ Hockenson. Welcome back, kiddo. As Hockenson projected to miss 8 weeks, only missed 2.5. He is back in the lineup, his first catch in his return as Stafford is sacked by Kenny Clark. Busy day for Clark, one of the top interior defensive linemen in the entire league. But until Packer possession, I told you Aaron Jones was going to have a long day. Jared Davis, Trey Flowers, both there with the play. So Detroit has it back. Still 7-0 as Kerryon Johnson loses 4. The Lions' run game hasn't been much better. That's Adrian Amos with the tackle. Amos is in the second year of a 4-year contract worth about $37 million as Stafford gets it over to his rookie receiver out of Texas, FBS, Freddie Bonner Sanders. And then here's Stafford going to be sacked by Kenny Clark, going downstairs where Daddy hides the vodka. Second of 2 sacks on the game for Kenny Clark. So the Lions need some points. They're going to take the field goal with Matt Money Prater. That one goes right down Main Street. And the Lions are finally on the board. It's now 7-3. So Detroit would get it back with about 50 seconds left in the half. Stafford would look to throw it, but he'd be brought down. Nice sack from Preston Smith, the former Redskin. So now about 25 seconds left. Stafford kind of desperate, forces a pass and is intercepted. You can't spell intercepted without the D's. That's Josh Jackson. Untouched like weekend homework. Last year, week 6 at Lambeau, Jackson had a pick 6 on Stafford, and this year he does it again. So now it's 14-3. As there's Snacks Harrison with the sack. He's been quiet this year after a great season a year ago. Then here's Kerryon Johnson. Woo! Woo! Nice run from KJ. He's trying to outrun Rashawn Gary, and he had trouble staying in bounds. And then the second-year man out of Michigan, Rashawn Gary, will be called with an unnecessary roughness call. I don't think that was a late hit, but I guess the refs are going to throw the Lions a bone. So third down and goal at the 2. Zach Zenner gets the rock. He's a yard short. The Lions are going to go for it on fourth down. They want to win this football game, and going for the field goal doesn't really help them do that. And that's Kerryon Johnson who finds the end zone, and the Lions do convert successfully. So now they're going to go for 2, and they wouldn't be as successful here. Johnson stopped just short by Preston Smith, so the score will remain 9-14. Here's Stafford over to Marvin Jones. Going to use his speed on third down to get the conversion. Former Cincinnati Bengal had a little bit of a quieter day than normal. And then look at this. The Packers would block a punt a few plays later. So now the Lions absolutely need to stop, and they get that from Jelani Tavai, second-year man out of Hawaii. Jones loses about half a yard. So here's Mason Crosby. Knows a thing or two about missing kicks against Detroit. Doesn't miss one there, so he extends the lead to 8. Touchdown and 2-point conversion. Does tie up the game, though, so there's still that. As here's Stafford. He fumbles it. Picked up and recovered by Josh Jones. And just like that, the Packers now have it in a red zone. Will the Packers take advantages? I assume you all saw the Twitter story about that fireman catching babies. Unlike Aguilar, you should have said unlike Devon Kennard. That could have been a pick 6 for Detroit. But instead, Mason Crosby tacks on the field goal, making it a 2-possession Packer lead. And it's not looking good right now for Detroit. Down by 11. Stafford under pressure. He's going to be sacked again, as that's Preston Smith, his second of the game. Smith was very busy in this one. Now 4th down. Lions have to go for it. They don't really have much of a choice. Stafford finds Marvin Jones up the middle just a little. That's a precision decision. So now 4th down. Detroit's going to go for the field goal. Try to play it safe. Just take the points. Prater's kick is good. So now it's 20-12. Lions are not going to go for the onside kick. They trust their defense, and for good reason. The Packers have not been able to run the ball at all today. As on 3rd down, Jones tackled just short of a 1st down marker by Amani Oruwariye. So Detroit still has a slight chance. About 20 seconds left. They need a miracle as Stafford backs up. He somehow gets it to Johnson, who probably shouldn't have caught it because now the clock will keep ticking. Lions don't get to run another play. And that's all she wrote. Green Bay Packers get a win by a final score of 20-12. And both teams are now 3-3.
Hey, man!